Guys, welcome to Grips Clips. Appreciate the subscribers and all the likes on the previous vids, but this is a little something different. So I'm renovating my laundry room. I'm probably 40%, 50% done with it, and I should have filmed earlier, but I just got a new camera. I got the DJI Osmo Action Cam, 4K, 30 frames per second. Anyway, so I got that and I'm doing some testing. So anyway, I wanted to kind of just, let me show you what's going on here. This is my laundry room that is 11 foot by 9 foot, so it's 100 square foot. One of the first things I did was added a new door with an inserted window shade. As you can tell there, I still got to trim out. I'm not trimming yet because I'm getting to the floor. I also painted the walls a fog gray from PPG. I also inserted a high outlet up here so I can run in lights underneath the cabinet, so I can put that in the cabinet. I got a power source inside the cabinet to hide everything, so that's going to be nice. And by the way, I'm going to build the cabinets that go here. That's why they're not up yet. I'm kind of waiting to do that. Also putting the utility sink here, and then of course the washer and dryer goes here. And I'm debating on building a pantry out here. I don't know yet. I'm still debating. Either that or a freezer may go there or something. I also added a window sill I built from scratch with some some 1x6, just regular pine with some window trim at the bottom. Just painted it white, caulked it in, that's good. And I did change the outlets as well from the 85 almond color to the white, as you can tell. And so what I'm working on today is the flooring. They had 12 by 12 inch tiles laid out from 80s. It was old, needed to come up. I've already scraped the thin set off with an air chisel, which saved me a lot of time. And I picked up some plank, darker gray than a wall, 8-inch by 24-inch plank tiles. So it's 79 cents a tile from Lowe's. So I got about, with the tool, with the wet saw from Lowe's, I got probably 350 bucks in this whole project, including grout, thin set, a couple of sponges, the tile. In fact, I bought tile for my 2 bathrooms to match this as well, so, which is highly recommended, because once you go back to get tile, guess what? They don't sell it anymore. So it's advantageous if you plan to add some addition, the same tile, other areas, buy it at the same time. And also make sure the shades are correct, because this particular brand had 2 different shades, so I made sure I had all the same shade. Anyway, so I'm just kind of doing a preliminary layout just to see how it's going to fall in place, because I definitely want this entry to the kitchen dining area to make a good transition. Obviously, this is a very high visible location. So again, I'm just laying it out, seeing which direction is going to give me the less cuts and the maximum coverage. And I ordered some leveling so we have no lippage between tiles. So I'll shoot a video of that when I get to that point, but I just wanted to start the vid here just to kind of show you guys where I'm at, how I'm doing it. I'm just going to pop a chalk line here. I measured the distance, cut it in half, pop me a chalk line this way, pop one perpendicular, and that's going to be my square. So I'll work off those lines. And once you start working off the lines, you can just use the other tiles. And you may want to put a couple of other lines throughout the room as well. It just keeps the tile straight. Because believe me when I tell you this, there's not a wall in the house that's straight. And if you follow a wall and it's an inch or half an inch out, guess what? Your whole tile job is a half an inch out. And you don't want to see that. So start from the middle, work your way over, then come back this way, and then work your way outside of a door. So anyway, I'll shoot some video of that when we get to that point. So again, this is Grip Clips. All right guys, this is what we have with the tile so far. Got about an hour into it. It's rolling pretty good. You can see the levelers here. I'll get a close up of that for you. How it's leveling the tile. And it's coming out pretty good. All the lines are matching up pretty good. You want to do it in thirds. So you gotta, since it's a 24-inch tile, we're using 8, 16, 24. And then we'll keep that sequence going to make it look like a wood tile. So it's coming together nice. Well guys, here's the floor after about 3.5 hours, 4 hours. Got most of it done. You see the leveling system in place, and I do have a few strips to do here, but I was running low on wedges, and I decided I'll wait because I was getting cornered in, so I'll wait and close the door and get it all off, or get it all done tomorrow, and then hopefully grout tomorrow night or the next day. All right, I'll keep you posted. All right, guys, this is the floor all laid down and dry, and we're getting ready for some grout. Shows a frost color for the gray tile, coming out nice. I had to clean all the grout joints to make sure the grout sets right. So if you're doing any tile work, keep yourself a sponge, which I did, and wipe off as much grout mortar between the grout lines as possible. That way makes your cleanup a lot easier, because it took me a few hours to get it all cleaned up. All right, keep you posted on the grout here in a second. All right. Got the grout down, got the cleanup done. It's looking good. Just need to apply a sealer and we'll be good to go. It was probably 5 times cleaned with a sponge, and the last time with a sponge and a dry rag and wiped it all off. Came clean. Next on the list to do is going to be the trim. Probably get a 6-inch high baseboard, paint it, cut it, and go with it. Trim the door out. I did damage the wall. Hit the pipe. That's okay, I can fix that. Not a big deal. And then we'll be done in the laundry room. All right, guys, I figured I'd show you guys the tile that I got from Lowe's in case anybody's interested. Let's see. It's a Tessany ceramics, model number 1328417. Again, it's a gray tile. I did buy an extra box. You never know if something breaks later. And I also put a sealer on it, which I waited a day later. It's a spray sealer. It's 511 spray on grout sealer from Lowe's. It's like 10 bucks. They claim you can put it on 2 hours after grouting, but I decided to give it a overnight drying. So yeah, it seems to work okay, I guess. I don't know. Time will tell. I'll show you the floor now. And here's the floor, final, with the sealer on top. I just applied it. Essentially is what I did is I just sprayed it in the grout lines, obviously. I gave it about 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes to let it sit in the grout. And then I came back and wiped it with a microfiber cloth at a diagonal pattern to try to keep as much as I can in the grout lines. And I did the whole floor. And then after I let it sit, after that, about 15 minutes, I came back with a clean microfiber and just kind of wiped it whole down again just to get any excess off. But yeah, no, I'm very, very, very happy with the outcome of this project so far. Looking to get this laundry room done so we can move to the next project, which is going to be a bathroom. And I plan to film that from start to finish in different episodes maybe. That way people can get hands-on and actually see me doing the work. And again, I apologize for that. I just got this new camera and I'm trying to get everything worked out. In fact, my office out of this part of the room. So, and then we got our helper, Bruno. Hey, Bruno, say hi. Anyway, yeah. So very pleased with the project. Decent tile. Noticed a few chips in some of them, and I use those as cut pieces, so it wasn't a big deal. And yeah, no, it's good.